growth for people to learn. Since I've been back, you see the culture change. Even with this COVID time, you've been seeing battle rap like how it's supposed to be. In small rooms, there's no interruptions. You're just able to see who the best. And a lot of things been changing. A lot of the dudes that was like higher up, when it was all crowds and all that foolishness, is not looking as big now. And a lot of the dudes that they was trying to say fell off or wasn't as hot and wasn't doing as much, those is like the top niggas because they got bars and niggas can hear it now.
You see what he's saying? That's your boy Cash, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's his audio or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Always gonna shout out whoever audio I use or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I do that straight up, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, Cash is right. You know what I'm saying? The small room is exposing these cats. Don't get me wrong. We understand that you got to perform and stuff like that and everything. That's what comes with the big stage. But the big stage takes away from the true essence of finding out who the doper lyricist is. And to be honest with you, it really shouldn't. Because you should be able to spit bars on the stage and be able to see who's the better lyricist. But all the other aspects that they add to battle rap is taken away from that. It's taken away from it. This is facts. And we tired of it and we going to change it. Play button.
So let's get back to really judging who's the better MC, who can rap the best, not who can act the best, not who can dance the best. Because if it's going to be that, then it can't be battle rap. It got to be battle something else. Like we battling for different reasons. But if it's battle rap, I understand that plays a part. But it don't matter as much. Right. Just like when a boxer comes to the ring, his costume, how he come to the ring, people could carry him to the ring like a king, and he can have certain music playing. That's good for your fans. Like, that's cool. That adds to it. But that's not going to make the judges give you a round because your trunks is colorful. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get back to...
Is he not making sense? Because a lot of these people that sit up there and get these crowd cheers, or cheers from the crowds, rather, a lot of these individuals can't rap, fam. A lot of these individuals cannot rap. They getting cheers for taking off their jacket or for sitting up there making these ridiculous sounds. Bow! You know what I'm saying? Hand holding a gun. Who holds a gun like this? Even if you do shoot it and it's, got a powerful kickback or whatever, you not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does this? Like, I get it. It's a part of the stage theatrics. But this ain't figuring out who the doper MC is. And we gonna put an end to that. Guaranteed. We not playing no games. We gonna put an end to that, whether y'all like it or not. So all you cats that sit up there, and from the URL to RBE to KO dot whatever, y'all better start, listen, y'all gonna start claiming TRBRC, the real battle rap community, because y'all gonna get along, or y'all rather are gonna start agreeing with our perspective about what the real essence of battle rap is. Straight up.
What really matters. Like, you know what I mean?
Chilla Jones just won the Champion of the Year. And Chilla Jones is a very, very, very lyrical guy who...
Shout out to Chilla Jones. Yep. Yes, sir. Chilla Jones is one of my favorite battle rappers of all time. I'm dead serious. Ever since that JC versus Chilla Jones battle, that was the first one I seen of him, and then I found out that he had some more battles before then. But Chilla Jones, bro, that nigga is fire, bro. His schemes they're the best I've ever... Listen, bro. Chilla Jones schemes, fam, are the best I've ever heard in my life. I'm talking about schemes. Like, that dude cold, fam. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chilla Jones, you feel me? And Cass basically recognizes that Chilla Jones is fire and says good things about it. A nigga that got a sick pen. You know what I'm talking about?
It's been slept on for a long time. And because of what happened with the COVID, there weren't a lot of on-stage battles, so they were forced to listen to Chilla Jones now. And he actually wound up becoming Champion of the Year. No theatrics, no jumping around
but
on
they'll
stage
say he
and
don't
shit
got
like
performance,
that.
and I say he do. I don't be seeing him choking too much.
Uncle Ra's right. Chilla Jones don't be having no theatrics. He don't be having a whole bunch of hand movements and all this weirdo stuff going on. Chilla Jones got nothing but bars and schemes, fam, and he gonna bar and scheme you to death, and he don't do nothing else but that. The only thing with Chilla Jones is sometimes he can be boring because of like his pitch or whatever, and like it doesn't sound like he's rapping. It sounds like spoken word, poetry, but it's fire. It's filled with riddles and puzzles and schemes. That is creative as hell, bro. That is dope as hell, bro. To be able to even incorporate that and do that, bro. Shout out to Chilla Jones, man, and shout out to my nigga Cassidy, big bro, you know what I'm saying, for sitting up here acknowledging another lyricist, my nigga. Real talk.
I be seeing him giving it up. He be having this shit down pat. He be knowing how to say it. He be making certain hand movements and body language to bring the line to life. He just not doing all of the theatrics, and he not doing all these adjustments with his voice. He not focused on all the silly shit. He more focused on how can I piece up the most syllables and say the most creative shit. And that's what rap is about.
15 minutes of fame.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to Uncle Ralph. Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be definitely respectful for even playing any of his audio that came from his channel, from his interview. You know what I'm talking about? So straight up, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? And you know, man, it's crazy, man. A lot of people think it's a game, bro. No, bro. This stuff is real, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? This small room, thanks to, you know, the pandemic or the plandemic or whatever, it really got people not being able to perform in front of these crowds. And so the niggas who cannot rap are getting exposed. Because it sounds like a bunch of bullshit when you sitting up there doing the stuff that you're doing, when you're spitting it the way that you're spitting it. Anyways, man, it's your boy Ill Flow Spitter, aka Cleve, the villain, coming out to H-Town News to Texas, Southwest Minister Closet TV, where I bring you the news from the closet. This is the platform where we expose the skeletons in niggas' closets, man. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up. Yeah. So, yeah, man, y'all gotta, I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all start recognizing these lyricists. You got niggas like Av, niggas like Chilla Jones, niggas like Danny Myers. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, man, we can keep on going, man. There's so many punchliners and lyricists and niggas that got a sick pen. You know what I'm saying? JC nice too. You know what I'm saying? Even that nigga Newborn. Bro, I remember Newborn was fire. You know what happened to that nigga? The same thing that be happening with Surf. The same thing that be happening with Twerk, with the choking shit over and over and over again. But the difference between Twerk choking and Newborn choking is Newborn choked and didn't care. Like, when I say he didn't care, he choked at the wrong times, bro. Like, it was just weird. Like, Twerk shit, he be killing it, and then, like, he might choke or whatever. He a fan favorite, whatever. Newborn was never a fan favorite. It was choking his butt off. It's ridiculous. Straight up. I think that nigga need to try to come back, too. Straight up. Now is the time where he can come back, because people gonna think he gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think he need to come back. But, it's a lot of niggas that got a sick pen. Who else? Who else got a sick pen? Y'all leave in a comment and let me know who y'all think got a sick pen if I ain't named them. You know what I'm saying? Rum Nitty, that's another one. Cassidy, that's another one. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Daylight, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. So, you know, man. Anyways, man, this battle coming up about to be fire. TRBRC will be in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Jack. Shout out to my nigga Cash. Shout out to everybody in the real BRC. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir. Anyways, man, I think I said too much. I'm gone. Peace. Yeah. And shout out to my nigga Chilla Jones, Scheme Master. Ridiculous.